Okay, weird. But now it works at least. Not sure what that was. But Alt 5 didn't work for some reason. There is hunt. Oh yeah, by the way, yesterday I got the golden ice cream from my darling hole. I forgot to give me chance. Yeah. Oh, my bad. No. HIA club. I somehow did the first one. I think I didn't record it. But I might be wrong.
Wanna be my research subject?
Let's fire it up! Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family. Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family.
No. $199.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family. deal with you individually. Apologies. A flurry of thrusts. I'll handle it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Need a fortune telling?
Mhm.
Well done. Concentrate. Suction.
Allowing you through!
An opening.
Leave it to me! Listen to my...
Take this.
Please, enlighten me, Shun!
Oh. Okay. Mm.
Too much gunpowder?
Okay.
Kama's into the jump in. You still like that?
No escape.
I'll take you!
Time for a surprise!
The pressure's on.
Take this! Rest, Chuckle Blast!
Leave it to...
opening. Grip yet still.
What about the other two? What are they going to be about?
You know, I really like standing by. Number 0. Ooh, we really harmonize.
No. Oh, what the?
It's not over yet.
Initiating devastating strike.
Off balance. Oops, I can't really control my strength. Here comes right on cue. What is it? It's time.
You? Also you. Really no.
Standing by. Number 0.
Ooh, we really. I'm curious to see the audience's reaction.
No. Increasing firepower output.
Off balance. Now you can. Oops, I can't really control my strength.
Firepower at maximum.
Wide open. It's not over yet. Let's use this place red with your firepower. Right on cue.
Unleashing maximum firepower. Initiating
Off balance.
Okay. Something like that. let's do this.
Sure, be careful, don't get scared. My turn.
I'll make it painless. How do you like me now? Let's make this quick. Okay.
Time for a surprise! Need a hand?
Hmm. 21 is not enough.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family. Don't frighten me like that!
Let's go for physical. Like that.
Sure. You're getting stronger. Careful. No escape.
Thomas, be careful, don't get scared! My turn!
Hurts, don't it?
I killed every elf in Skyrim by our skate gaming.
Penetration, engine damage, and even the crew members inside.
Yeah,
Join vehicle combox and mobile tend to comment or Valor vehicle decorator, 100,000 silver lions, and
calls my name to
available only for a limited time. So click the links.
Riverwood calls my name to visit that familiar piss stain. and it looks like Durok from the Dawn Guard is with him. Damn Mortimer and their closeted elven heritage. You're not fooling anyone. We'll handle your kind later. Camilla, that stain you call Sven is trying to get in your pants again.
Thank you for telling me the truth.
Anything for a fellow descendant of man. Unfortunately for Faendal, however, there aren't any pesky guards to stop me from making him my first victim of the run.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family.
Pesky early game elves and their health pools. It takes me a bit longer than I'd like to admit, but I can finally name my first purified pest. It's like the game is celebrating the crusade. Damn. I hope you guys like the face for the elf counter, by the way. It's in the Discord. Just gonna grab that garlic for later. I grabbed some more garlic from Gerda at our house, buy me a small upgrade to an orcish battle axe, and catch some more fish on my way to Whiterun. I'll wail on the giant outside because I ain't no scrub. Demand access to the city because I'm a Nord, goddammit.
Fine.
Craft me some steel soldier armor. And access to the city because I'm a Nord. Goddammit.
Fine.
Craft me some steel soldier armor, which is giving me some divine Robocop Crusader vibes, and proceed to the Whiterun stables so I can hitch a ride to the motherland. Ah, good old Eastmarch, home of an abundant supply of Nordic barnacles if you know where to look. You can find some in the water at the docks, but my favorite in this area is to travel upstream and clear out the lake around Bronzewater Cave. On the opposite side of Windhelm, I travel across the coast and visit the local shipwreck where I find a decent upgrade, even if it is of elven make. Last is the rubble of the College of Winterhold where the children play make-believe upstairs, or at least it'll seem that way by the time I'm through with prep. Back in Riverwood, I make sure to chop some firewood and turn it into Hulda for free stays to the inn.
Honest gold for honest work.
And free reign to raid the kitchens so I can make vegetable soup for constant stamina regen, or in other words, infinite power attacks. I may have also raided the local farms around Whiterun. Those pesky knife ears deserve no mercy. I warn Jarl Barlin of the dragon threat to gain access to yet another Whiterun kitchen.
Well done.
And collect garlic like it's Cinco de Mayo in Tijuana. And speaking of garlic, I traveled to Solitude and witnessed the execution of a man who did nothing wrong. But damn if everyone doesn't have a shit ton of garlic. I'm pretty sure I found 13 in one house. That's freaking crazy. Gonna repel vampires and my wife for a week. Also didn't notice that the Balster gave me some armor until just now. What a guy. Steel plate is not a bad look at all. Now, I could disenchant some of the items I have on me immediately, but I'd be missing out on some one-time experience. And in my opinion, enchanting is one of the worst skills to grind, so I'm going to be patient with this one until I have my full setup. Off to Riften to grab my early bodyguard so I can safely travel to Shore Stone and meet the finest Nord lass in all the land.
She's got huge tracts of land.
A quick trip to Darkwater Crossing to deliver her letters, and a quick jaunt so I can pull up in the Whiterun wilderness and make my way to the new fixer-upper. Ooh, it seems we have a lost Grayskin wandering in the fields by himself. He's not on the list, but he gets a taste of how headstrong Nords can be at times. And if you'd like a taste of more Skyrim videos, then make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to end up on another list of mine and can comfortably afford to do so, you can become a channel member where members get a dedicated Discord channel, exclusive sneak peeks of upcoming videos, among other perks. You guys are the absolute best. And we are back to somehow giving this ghost a concussion, who I guess is tangible and still has a physical brain to concuss. I'm confused, Todd. A couple of fetch quest objectives later, I'm given my reward at Golden Hills Plantation.
Here. Take this, for all your hard work.
I guess he meant the entire estate. Now then, time to find some workers.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
Oh yeah, he'll do nicely.
For that price? Sure.
Don't ever say I don't support our veterans. Now that I can give my fair lady a house, it's time to tie the knot.
Ah, here's the proud groom now. Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation.
All of creation? Well, in that case, I think she made a few mistakes. Can you believe I have a house in this economy?
Our new home. I'll see you there.
Turns out the secret to owning a home is a bit of racial hatred in a video game. That was a joke. Don't do that. Now I can finally make Mercurio my steward, the fine lad. He may be an Imperial, but the man is loyal to the right people in this land.
I'd be honored to be your steward.
Of course you would. Now, I don't know about you, but consummating a marriage is some tiring work. Ain't no way I'm waking up well rested. Maybe that's what Todd meant by lover's comfort. But combined with the Thief Stone, it's time to hammer out some alchemy using Salmon Roe, Nordic Barnacle, and Garlic, which results in the highest value potion, and therefore the highest amount of experience gained. In between levels, I make sure to upgrade all expansions to the plantation after gathering the materials, travel across the land to gather everything I need again, including the jumping salmon. It'd be nice to have clear skies right about now. Grab some Nordic Barnacles out of Lake Ilinalta with the random swimming deer, I guess. But strange canon aside, I grind my alchemy to level 80, which is enough for all I need in this playthrough. 1 skill down, 2 to go. As much as I hate to give these milk drinkers business, the Elves of Radiant Raiment have some good stock for enchantments. Plus it gives me good practice if I need to reset their stock. Now then, with the Mage Stone activated and some ground and pound with the wife, I can get the most out of disenchanting our gear from earlier. That'll get me to 43 enchanting just like that. Now here's the thing, the type and strength of enchantment you use to grind does not matter, it's all the same experience. So here in Windhelm, I fraternize with the enemy and train my speech to level 50 so I can grab the merchant perk to be able to sell anything to anyone. With the potions I made earlier to train alchemy, I'll be able to buy just about anything from anyone. At this point, training enchanting is a bore, and I'd like to get it to go faster though. Now, I know of a method to gain the Lover's Stone in addition to Lover's Comfort. It involves the use of the Ethereal Crown found during the Lost to the Ages questline. So after crafting some alchemy gear, I head out to the Ancestor Glade to grab the fabled Yellow Mountain Flower, which gives an extra 25% boost to restoration potions, allowing me to get over 100% legitimately. I also craft some heavily boosted health potions, Fortify Smithing and Two-Handed Steroids, and with a Fortify Enchanting Potion, I craft my early gear. Now to travel to the Atronach Stone, where I can down a Restoration Potion, which oddly enough boosts most enchantments for as long as the equipment is worn, and boosts the power of some standing stones, namely the spell absorption of the Atronach Stone. The reason this works is because most buffs are programmed as belonging to a school of magic, with restoration being the most prominent by far. So by downing a restoration potion, I can boost the effects of both my armor and the stone. If you'd like to see this explored to the extreme, you can check out my alchemy only run in the description. Now here's where we enter into some hijinks. Here in Mazulft there is supposedly a bandit with the book The Ethereum Wars, but alas, he is not here. Now instead of being a good little Skyrim player and reloading my save, I decided to be Sir Hard-Headed Giga Chad and just rush through what would be the questline anyway. So I took out some elves in Mazinchaleft, making sure not to discriminate so everyone feels included. Even the Falmer aren't safe for my crusade, but damn are they tough. Not even kidding, I almost died against a duo with a Falmer Skulker. But I was able to repel him with the help of my potions and some steroids I made earlier, so I'm able to survive the encounter for now. Eventually, I'm able to figure out a strategy of block bashing and power attacking that seems to stun lock most enemies and deal some heavy damage, so this Falmer's a piece of cake. And this one goes down too. I'm gonna save that for later. Falmer specifically will sometimes drop their ears, so I only found it appropriate to keep them as trophies. I think I'll have a final count of all the ears I collect at the end of the video. Mazinchaleft specifically has a locked room that contains a full set of Falmer armor and an extra Falmer helmet, which will be useful later. If you know, you know. For now, I clear out the rest of the little urchins and lock eyes with the Dwarven Centurion Master, and he is not messing around today. By using the same bash and power attack combo, however, I should be able to stun lock him. Let's see how he fares. Yeah, not too shabby. Now, initially I thought that Mazinchaleft would contain an Ethereum fragment. Turns out I was wrong, but I did find Grimsever and a nice big chest containing Meridia's Beacon.
A new hand touches the beacon. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
Well, Meridia, Malkoran is a Breton, and last time I checked, this is a video about killing elves, so that's a no for me, dog. However, recruiting a seasoned Nord lass to fight alongside my crusade is a hell yes.
I'd be honored to accompany you in your travels for a time.
Oh, and I forgot to mark that as one Falmer Den down. 21 more to go. Now look, I was utterly bewildered by the Lost of the Ages quest not starting, so I went up to Dragon's Reach around the corner to Farengar's bookshelf for the guaranteed spawn there, but alas, I could not get the damn thing to activate. I even traveled all the way to Arkingthams and met my main gal Katria. Still no quest. Beat up on some automatons, slayed some Falmer, solved the puzzle, and got the glowing crystal shard. No quest, but that's another Falmer den. Well, only 2 more shards to get and a new outfit for my partner in crime. How bad could it be? Just gonna blast my way through Ralbathar.
Speaking of Skyrim challenge runs, I do feel like I want to play no looting and no grave robbing run. While marking every time that I do need to access a grave. To get an item from it. And yeah, mostly just getting getting resources from stealing and crafting stuff, because hey, stealing is much more fair? I don't know. Depending on the word is hard. Especially considering the fact that I'm not that I'm pretty sleep deprived.
Let's do this then! Let the world come alive!
Cleanup sequence in. Merciless.
Yes, you are.
I never thought those out.
Let's finish this next time.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in some
Installation channel.
the pinnacle of excellence!
Extinguished. Ha.
Nice, alright. Alright. Let's teleport here. I'll do this a couple of times.
Well, that's one less Falmer Den, and there's the last shard. Now I just gotta use my head and place the shard into the mechanism. Any moment now. Todd, you've gotta be kidding me! Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the most savvy person in the world when it comes to console commands. However, I did use set stage, set objective completed, everything I could find in a 20-minute Google search to find a way to get this quest to activate. But it just wasn't meant to be. I even clipped through the ground just to see if there was a portal or anything to the Ethereum Forge down here. Spoilers, there wasn't. I even spawned in the Ethereal Crown, which is what I was trying to get in the first place. Didn't exactly work with the Standing Stone. I was going through all that trouble to get to pair with my Lover's Comfort effect, though. Useless piece of deactivated trash. At least I got to bash in some Falmer while I was at it. It wasn't a complete waste, though, because I made sure to loot up all that Dwarven metal, so we can kind of take care of two birds with one stone here. I crafted a metric Nordic ton of Dwarven bows for fast levels, and I also crafted a Dwarven battle axe for some harvesting. What kind of harvesting, you ask? Oh, you know, just the kind you delve into an ancient Nordic ruin to slay an undead warlord for. And there's the Steel Battle Axe of Fiery Souls, a dual-purpose enchantment which combines fire damage with soul trapping. It'll go nicely on my Dwarven battle axe, and I know just the souls to claim. And with that, that is just enough unsophisticated lesser white souls from the devolved denizens of Dwarven Ruins to reach level 99. And some fine reading makes 100 enchanting. And with a quick little raid of Avancenzel, I now gain a 15% experience boost to smithing. By crafting up some smithing gear, improving Dwarven bows I've already made seals the deal for all my crafting skills. All that's left to do is craft my alchemy and smithing gear, grind the rest of the way to 100 alchemy for completion's sake, brew some potions that make me craft good and stuff, and craft me some in-game armor. But OSK, steel plate armor isn't in-game armor. Okay, nerd, tell that to my 1050 armor rating. 567 is the armor cap, by the way. Now to craft and sharpen my new Nordic battle axe and enchant all my gear with enchanting boosts, and with a potion of Fortify Restoration, ain't nothing gonna touch me. With all my preparation done and another prayer for my divine crusade, the tales of Ysgramor echo in my ear. In ages past, he absolutely decimated the Falmer with his legendary axe Wuthrad. The axe deals 20%. Holy Talus above, how far the companions have fallen. They let elves in here? And a filthy grayskin at that. Let's fix this problem. Oh, he's essential. Of course he is. So here's the thing about essential NPCs. Some of them are tied to certain quest lines, so even though I could make them not essential, it won't work until the quest line they're tied to is completed. This is why in order to lure out all the elves, I'll need to complete certain quest lines first. We still have a lot of work to do, it turns out.
A stranger comes to our hall.
Hello, I would like to slaughter all the elves like Ysgramor before me.
Would you now? Last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorrvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Yeah, what he said, Vilkas. I have a burning hatred for those damn knife ears! Hey, it looks like the quest line completed. That's the second elf on our list down. With many more to go.
Not bad.
I've been tending to the warriors of Jorrvaskr for as long as I can remember.
Oh really? I guess it doesn't involve the cleaning lady just leaving the trash all over the floor. Don't bother helping. I'll put it away, lady. Here you go, Skjor. Found your new chew toy. And in the companion's case, that's a more literal statement than I'd like to admit. We gotta do something about these fine Nords and their werewolf filth they've gotten themselves into.
Eyes on the prey, not the horizon.
Yeah, we'll get to it eventually, I know. Deadly good job taking care of the boar face, though, can't lie. We fight our way through the Silver Hand and the hordes upon hordes of Draugr to nab the fragment of Wuthrad.
By the way, let's see the mail. Game survey. Yeah, that is something. That is something. That is also something. That's nothing. Because I can do stuff here. Yep. Okay, I got something.
Where do we come from? And where are we going?
Let's offer a bit of stuff. Nice. By the way, yesterday I got a spear billet, which was pretty nice. Let's go for one more temple. Llama, please come home right now. No. At least more than one, please. No, but we're gonna get C6. Cover sooner or later. Not sure what to do with it though. So yeah. That's going to be it for the stream. Good luck, fun, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.